If you are still having issues with setting up emails in HighLevel, you came to the right place. In this video, in less than 8 minutes, you'll be able to set up your own subdomain so you can start sending emails from HighLevel. And I also give an overview on how you can get your emails delivered to people's inboxes. With no further ado, editor, play the intro.
What's up everyone? I'm gonna show you how you can set up your email server inside of HighLevel. I've done this several times. So what I'm doing for my client, I'm creating this video and hope it makes sense for every one of you. So I have this account that I need to start sending email reminders and email confirmations every time there's an appointment booked. This is a barbershop. So what I will do is, this is my white label. So it comes with my default domain. That's what's set up on at the agency level. So what I need to do here is to click on dedicated domain IP and add a domain. I need to add a subdomain. Otherwise, if I use my main domain first, if I have an email set up, that will mess everything up. You won't be able to send emails, you won't be able to receive emails. So we need to use a subdomain. So our root domain, right? So abc.com, that's the root domain. And we need to add a subdomain. That will be like mail.abc.com, m.abc.com, i.abc.com. You can select whatever prefix you want. Whatever comes first, you can choose. People use LC because of lead connector, so that's where that comes from, but you can choose whatever you want. So in some cases I use mailbox, in some cases I use mail, in some cases just the letter M. And for these guys here, I'm gonna use mail.getsomethingdifferent.com. So that's the subdomain I'm choosing. And remember, I'm using a subdomain because my domain reputation needs to be intact. And this is the domain that we'll be sending emails from. So whenever I set up one of my automations, it's going to be contact@mail.getsomethingdifferent.com, or it can be info@mail.getsomethingdifferent.com. So I can define what's going to be this main email that I'm going to be sending notifications, reminders from. And that's important to keep the consistency, because whenever people receive those emails, first, it's possible they will land someone spam. So within time, people will, oh, this is not a spam, or people will start opening the emails, and that will increase your reputation and increase the chances of your emails being delivered straight to inboxes. I'll show you a little bit more about the email warm-up, but let's do the setting first because that's the first step. So click on add and verify. One of the things I recommend, and I've said this several times in other courses, that I really recommend that you host your domains on Cloudflare, because this process gets much easier when you're using Cloudflare. And just as a comparison, if I wasn't using Cloudflare, I would have to add each one of these entries one by one manually. It's not that bad, but I know that this is an annoying thing that we need to do. And just by having it on Cloudflare, I can click on auto configure DNS. I can click on continue. It's going to identify what type of hosting provider I'm using. So if you use GoDaddy or Wix or Cloudflare, you will recognize right here. And then when you click on authorize domain, it will automatically take you to that provider. In this case, it's taking me to Cloudflare, and all I have to do is to click on authorize. This is gonna take around 30 seconds because it's adding each one of those entries. It's gonna be much faster than if I was going to do this manually, right? Okay, let's see, try again. Okay, there you go, and it worked. Let me just double check if all the entries have been set up. Okay, let me click on verify. Let me just check one more time. All right, everything verified. We're good to go. So I'm gonna click on back. In here, I'm gonna set the headers. Here is where I'm gonna set the main name and the main email address that I'm gonna be sending notifications from. So I'm gonna add something different, barber and beauty, and the email is going to be info.get.something.different.com. Double check. Yep, that's it. And I have that set up now. Awesome. So now every email action I add to my automations, every email template that I create that I already set up the sender and the in the email address, I'm going to be using this. And the other thing I recommend you to do is to click on Postmaster tool. I'm going to add this domain. So I'm gonna log in. There you go. I'm gonna go to Google Postmaster. So I have this domain here already. I'm gonna show you some of the stats here, but first, let me add this domain, mail.get.com. I'm gonna click on next. I'm gonna add this DNS entry. It needs to be a TXT. So I'm gonna click here. I'm gonna TXT. I'm gonna do the content here, and let's see. It needs to go to mail. There we go. Click on save, and now I can click on verify. Let's do that one more time. Let's see. There we go. And now I have this domain here, and I'll be able to see the stats. The stats here, this will change within time, and the more emails you send, the more information, more data you'll be able to collect. So for example, this is my main domain. So when I do last 120 days, I can see the stats, spam rate. I can see, I don't have a dedicated IP, so I cannot see IP reputation, but I can see my domain reputation. You see? So this is what I can see. It's high. This is my main operation. This is for my info products. So I send emails with course access. I send emails about content with helpful guides, with like a cost simulator. So I try to add value in all of these emails. Of course, I have some promo emails as well, but that's how I've built this reputation. So what I recommend is whenever you just added your domain, create an email sequence that you're adding value. Don't create an email sequence that you are promoting something, that you're offering something. Create an email sequence that people will actually open the emails, because those are signals that Google will capture, and that will increase your domain reputation and increase the chances of your domain landing straight into inboxes. Because at first, it's normal, especially emails from Google, emails from Microsoft, Outlook.com, Hotmail.com. I see these emails, and also people that use Office 365. I see those emails being rejected a lot of times in the beginning, but as soon as you build a good reputation, you will see those emails falling into people's inboxes. Okay, that's my main advice for you that's starting to send emails with HighLevel. And of course, don't do cold emails. HighLevel is not built for that. There are other tools that are specifically made for that. That will hurt your domain reputation, and you'll be having to choose new domains every once in a while, and that's not good for you, because you want to build that reputation and make sure whenever you email people about a promotion, it will land on their inboxes. Okay, so that's it, guys. Thank you.
And before we end this video, I would like to leave 2 recommendations for you. Now that you know how to set up your subdomain to send emails, let's create some calendar automations. So I'll leave 2 videos here. One of them is how to integrate HighLevel Calendar with Zoom, and the other one is how you can integrate with Google Calendar. Both of these videos I'm going to leave here for you. See you guys on the next one.